And we're back to your regularly scheduled programming. Yes.
We'll just remember how to physically do everything.
Yeah.
I've remembered how to jump everywhere, so that's fun.
I've just been playing the Batman games. I mean, no. No.
It is moving. We're getting there slowly. With you as a middleman. Oh, never mind, it's stopped now.
Okay, we've got to pry open that door from what I remember last time.
We did the start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta knock this down.
You gotta, like,
Hiya!
take the sticks, and you gotta fucking... why is this... It's jammed. Okay, that's not gonna work.
I missed again.
Human full flat?
I got it, I think. Yeah! Oh my god, it's really hard. Yeah, there
I was gonna say, this is a lot tougher than I remember.
Is this one stuck under that rock? Mine's stuck under a rock.
Yeah, I had that issue.
Go away,
The
rock.
other one.
Go away, rock.
I might be able to get this.
Help me.
I might be able to do it with one.
I know, but we need this one for the next door, remember?
I think you can bring this one over, though.
Yeah, I mean, don't we need them both? Isn't that why they've got red marks on? Wasn't that the whole thing, is you need two later to get through the next bit?
Don't remember.
Is it
maybe, yeah.
worth
maybe.
doing anyway?
Yeah, probably. Right, I'm going to push the rock over.
Do it.
Huh.
Oh. It did a little bit more moves.
Ah! Oh my lord, look at me. Wow.
Victory!
Sandman Dog is champion.
I was trying to bonk you, but I couldn't.
Disgusting.
Not that kind of bonk.
Bestiality.
Not that kind of bonk. Besides, I'm undead, so it'd be necrophilia on your side, okay?
Fair enough. I'll give you that.
And also, whatever the crime for fucking a pirate is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Timber!
See, everything works easier when there's two.
I can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up!
This is going to be a fun one. Oh, I'm going to fall. No, I'm not.
Oh, I'm gonna fall. That's the pirate noise. Yay!
God damn it.
Jesus Christ. This was easier last time, right?
Yeah.
Have we just forgot how to play, or...?
I think so. I think we're noobs.
Yay! So,
Damn it.
we're trying something kind of new this week and next week, right?
Yeah.
Because this is podcast 22, and 22 is my lucky number. So we decided that I'd pick something that I liked from a relatively decent amount of my life and make Sam watch it. And then next week, Sam's going to pick something that he's enjoyed that I haven't seen, and I'm going to watch it. And then we get to review them together, with one of us obviously having more nostalgia and the other being fresh to it. Just something a bit different. It's kind of similar to the First Timers series we started doing before lockdown, but we can't be bothered to wait for the world to go back to a non-pandemic-y place to finish that off. So we'll do something a little bit similar in the middle here, and we'll see how it goes.
Right here.
And then we also watched another movie just for the sake of it.
Yeah, because I mentioned it.
So you're getting a double feature. Get fucked. And double maybe next week we'll watch the remake alongside your movie, maybe?
Yeah,
that might be interesting. Even if we watch it separately and just get it fit in where we have time, we'd still talk about it, can't we?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, I mean, what should we start with? Because two very talky movies.
Well,
by that I mean movies we can talk about.
We'll do them in chronological order, and by that I mean the order we watched them, but also probably the order they... No,
I
wait.
got an achievement.
No, yeah, chronological order release date would be Jacob's first one.
That's right, yeah. Oh, we watched Jacob's Ladder and Perfect Blue.
We watched Jacob's Ladder and Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue was the one I picked, obviously, because I'm a weeb. But also because it was one of the first Japanesey movies that I actually watched back in the day before I would have considered myself to be weeby. Like,
Yeah, it's interesting.
I only
because
knew
think
like Dragon Ball Z and obviously all the stuff that was on Toonami
Yeah.
and all those things. But then I saw that movie and someone was like, "Oh, it's kind of like Blade Runner-y kind of vibes, like noir detective-y stuff." And I was like, "Oh, that sounds interesting." So I was like, "I'll guess I'll watch it." And obviously I watched it back in the dub back then because I watched everything in dub. So we actually watched it in the Japanese, which was a first for me as well. So there's still a first, even though it was my recommendation.
Yeah, well, I was interesting because you mentioned it to me, and I thought something about it seemed really familiar, and we'd actually sort of looked at it in uni when we were doing like women representation in the media and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And it
Like
was
I said, it
this,
was quite a
yeah.
well talked about movie as far as like outside of the like the Ghibli stuff and the Miyazaki things. I think this was probably like one of the more I don't know what the best terminology is. One of the bigger ones to reach the West, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it got more hype in the West than a lot do.
Yeah, it seems
Back
to have a lot
before
of
anime was mainstream in the West, I guess.
Mm.
I don't remember what we're doing here, so I'm just
I'm on
sticks
one
around.
of these cage things, these weights, and it seems to be pushing it down.
Yeah, I put a stick in it, and then you got on the other one, and it seemed to bring mine up, maybe?
Yeah, so I'm doing that luck enough. Oh yeah, it's bringing it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me get back on it.
Okay, one moment.
I'm on it. Go. You might not be heavy enough now, because I'm in it.
Shit. No, there we go. See if it works.
Only a little
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
bit. You need more weight. Get fatter.
No time at all.
I've seen you devour 7 wraps before in one sitting. You could do it. I believe in you.
We need to get over that wall, but there's just nothing here.
If I can get just a little bit higher, I can get the pole over to you, which might be useful.
Wait, Jack, oh no, never mind. I got a pocket full of sunshine. I don't. Okay, anyway. Blue Velvet. Sorry, Perfect Blue.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that it genuinely is one of my favorite anime movies I've seen. I mean, I'm not a connoisseur of anime movies, to be honest. Like, we always joke about being weeby, and obviously I really fucking love anime, but I'm actually not that well versed, as we've talked about before in that other episode where I was like, there's a lot of classics I haven't seen, but this is one of the classics I actually had seen, so it still holds a little special place for me. But even then, I keep getting the fucking name wrong. I keep being like, Blue Velvet, no wait, Perfect Blue, no wait.
Blue Runner.
Blued. Blued Runner, Suede Runner. What?
Blue's Clues. Yeah, I really like this movie, and I'm going to shock you and all our listeners, all 2 of them. I liked this more than Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah.
And me liking an anime more than a Western film.
Well, it was nice
What have I
because what we've
become?
talked about before, where like a lot of the anime you've seen is like the more over stylized, like let's be
Yeah,
crazy
I
and
like
kooky stuff. Where
Yeah.
there is still a lot out there that's a lot more serious. It's just less in the mainstream, I guess.
Well, that's why I liked it, and I like the style. The style.
Or at least it's less in the
felt
Western
mature.
mainstream.
Yeah, it felt mature. Do you want to stand on my head?
I'll give it a go. Give me 5 minutes. I'll just come round to your house.
Ragdoll.
Oh, you mean in the game? Okay.
Yeah.
I love how serious you took that. Go underneath again. Let's see what happens. Don't ragdoll. Just stand there and see whether I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One sec. Let me get up.
See,
I don't know what we're supposed to do here.
see whether I can get the extra height.
I can't get up. There we are.
I can't get
Right.
up.
I'm kind of just trying to get
bit
below
to the
you.
left. Bit to the left. Yeah. Oh no, that didn't work. Ha! No. Okay. What else is there around here? What's over here? What about this? What if we get up there? Ah, an idiot fell.
I tried getting up there, but to no avail.
Yeah, I'm close though. I'm really close. I can get just a little bit of height. Nope. If we had one of the poles over and I could stand on the pole.
I could maybe try and like. Hold on.
Actually, do the ragdoll thing over here because that might work. Oh, never mind. You're down there now.
Wait, I've got. Why can't I pick it up? Oh, so I'm holding on to the thing.
I'll bring.
Yeah, I really liked it. It was very good and very artistic.
It's a very visually stunning movie, isn't it?
Yeah, how are we going to describe the plot? I mean, It's
I think it's basically it's like a overly stylized depiction of kind of celebrity culture and the double image, I guess, the double life of living as a celebrity, but then also trying to live as a normal person and working out which is the real you. Oh, I was so close and I didn't quite get there. There's a block up here which I'm pretty sure we need, but I didn't make it.
Oh, I guess one of us has to maybe stand on the other one and it goes up.
Depressing.
Yeah, I thought that you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of that episode of Black Mirror, Mary something and Ashley 2 or something. What was it? Something Ashley 2?
Yeah.
The Miley Cyrus one, but this was done better. I mean, that's not.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that follows the same kind of theme. And...
Oh wait, Shaq, if you jump out and you come onto this, or you go onto that middle platform. If you go onto that middle platform...
You want me to do what?
There we go.
In front of the audience?
Yeah.
They'll see my pee-pee.
I'm just lying down.
Then we'll get banned off YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Hey-ya!
Do you get it?
Going down, it's going down, it's going down. Ah! Yes, I made it. I guess I'll push it that way. Go, large block. It's got, like, bits in it that look like the sticks are meant to go in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bring it over to, like, that bit so you can jump on it first, and I guess go from there.
You need to bring the elevator down a bit.
Oh.
Come and get in the closer elevator, I guess, and it will go down. But yeah, it was interesting because we looked afterwards and you saw that there's like the 1-for-1 replication of one of the scenes in Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah, which is one of my favourite movies.
And then afterwards I was thinking it's the same director that did Black Swan, which is basically this movie.
Darren Aronofsky, yeah.
Like Black Swan's this movie, right?
I've not seen Black Swan.
Black Swan's basically the same thing where she's a dancer, she's a ballet dancer. She's a ballet dancer. And yeah, she has the whole double... I mean, I'm sure you've seen some clips from it and stuff, have you?
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. It's the double life of her and like the dark version of her that wants to succeed by sabotaging the other dancers and all that kind of stuff. So it's interesting that obviously that director was inspired twice by Perfect Blue, I guess.
Yeah, well, he's very weird director, Darren Aronofsky. So, and I think it's very up his street. Fuck, I hate it when this happens. Where I just start touching the back of my head for some reason. Okay, I want to get on the lift. Stop touching the back of your head.
It looks so weird. I don't understand.
I know, it happens all the time. Anyway, yeah, it's very interesting. I really liked it. I thought it was I think I just like the maturity of it.
Like, I thought you were about to say the middle.
Oh, Shaq, we have an issue.
What did you do?
It won't go down because there's too much weight on it.
Oh, I'll come over and get on it too.
That is a good idea.
I mean, then one of us will have to run over really quickly and try and get it, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll get on top, because that might give us more leeway as well. It is going down, just incredibly slowly.
This is going to be a ball ache.
Well, we'll keep talking.
Yeah.
I guess... I wonder if that means it'll go down on the other side as slowly. Probably not, because we're not that lucky, but it'd be nice if it did.
Well, I definitely can't get to it now, obviously, so I'll rely on you.
Are you touching the bottom yet, do you know?
Yes.
Okay. This is going to be really hard. No, it's going too fast, it's going too fast, it's going too fast, it's going too fast. No, let go, come on. Ah, damn it. Ah, I got stuck on the wall. Bye, world. It didn't work.
Maybe we don't...
What else is around here?
Let's see what that does.
Yeah, but I think we need the block.
Yeah, I'm just like...
It seems weird that it would be there if not...
What if we put it here?
Hold on.
And then we just, like, pull it up with us.
I'm stuck. Okay, I'm gonna get on it. And jump over. And then
I'll pass it to you.
hey, keep grabbing the ledge instead of the block. No, I'm not even on the ledge anymore. Ah, Jesus Christ! God, it looks like I'm having a fit. Okay, I might have it. No, I don't.
One sec. Let me try and like hold it up to you. You got it?
Yes, with one hand.
Like, oh god damn it!
I've got it with two now. Lift it up. Try and do what you did where you pushed it up from the bottom. Yeah. No, yeah,
Good.
no, yeah, maybe. It's getting closer. Yeah, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it falls
Shall
into
I
the lava.
try and jump up? I'll try. Oh no.
Okay, we're there. And
Yeah,
now
we need to get it. Oh, I see what you're saying.
you stay in the middle, ready to get them planks, and I'll get on.
I don't think
other
we
side.
need them. You know.
It's worth having them.
I don't know. I feel like we could be creating a lot of work for nothing.
Nah, just grab them. Just grab them. Grab them. They're gonna be there.
Okay.
Never mind. It's not going down. I guess I'm very light. Not fat like you, Salmon Dog.
Just. So we need to get that like over that wall.
Yeah, it's going to be the hard bit.
I mean,
You'll
wait,
probably have
you
to
do
get
realise,
up there and.
You do realize we could have just like, we could have gone to this top bit here, and we could have picked it up from there as well, and then put it in there.
Pick what up from there? What?
So if I go up here, and I grabbed it from you, and I could put it in up here, and we could just jump across.
We don't need it up there, do we? We're going that way.
Yeah, but I mean, like, no, I mean, so follow me, follow where I'm going. So up here, and then across on top of the lift, and then bring it.
That means you'll have to
round.
lift it like 4 times instead of once. That doesn't seem effective. I mean, we can do it if you want to, but you only have to lift it once over there. You'd have to lift it onto that one, and then onto the second one, and then onto the third one, and then across. Whereas if you go over there,
higher.
then you only have to lift it up once. Well,
The walls look higher, though.
twice,
So that's why
technically.
I'm skeptical of. Oh fuck.
Okay, here we go again. Back in the middle step. It was hard enough the first time. You look really depressed on my screen.
The dog's always depressed.
Just this little sad dog behind this block.
Keep fucking. Oh.
No, well, I've got it. You need to move it to the right a
Yeah.
bit. To the right a bit. Oh, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm just being careful about falling off the edge because it keeps pushing me to the right.
I'm hanging now. I can't move, so
Yeah.
you have to pull it.
I wish
Oh, yeah.
we could get it straighter.
Okay,
Okay.
so let me.
Okay. And do it again. And
That
we'll
was a lot easier.
do it again.
I wonder if you could get it in the. Oh, no, that won't work.
Yeah, but then it'll just go down on us. So.
Yeah.
It's in the thing. It's in the fucking thing. God damn it. No! Right, fuck it. I'm doing it this way. Oh, never mind. I can't now. It's gone too far down. Can you, like, weigh the other one down?
I'm trying. It won't move.
Okay. Let's see if I can get up there on my own, and then I could pick it up. Ugh.
Oh yeah, that could work actually because I've gone straight down.
Ugh. Yeah, it's not very high, but I might just about manage it. Ugh. Come on, you little fucking prick. Get over here.
Do you want to jump or anything? I can.
It's as low as you can get on yours, isn't it? There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Push. 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 I'll just get to the other side and it'll be like, now you need to use the block. You should have brought it with you. And I'll be like, fucking kill yourself. No, there's another block over here.
Yay!
I'm going to go and try and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed. I didn't get the...
I'm on it. I'm on it. I didn't even jump.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's a decent drop there.
We need the stick to push it off potentially.
Maybe. Ah!
Oh. Interesting.
So I guess we need to put the block on that side, and then we can run over it. I guess
Yeah.
that's going to be the thing. Pretty sure I could make that without.
Oh wait, I could just jump on here like. Oh no, I can't.
I was wrong. I was so wrong.
No.
I was
Okay.
so stupid.
Anyway, movie. We'll get back to it before I start logging off. But yes, it was quite a lucid film.
Yes, it's not as trippy as some of his other work. Paprika specifically is meant to be the weird one. Paprika's basically Inception, but years before Inception happened. So that'll be one we'll probably watch at some point, although it'll trip me out more because we talked about this.
Yeah.
It's that weird surrealist thing that fucks me off more than actual horror does.
This wasn't as surreal as I thought it would be.
No, it's a lot more grounded, that's what I mean. There's definitely, obviously, psychedelic aspect, the word I was searching.
Yeah.
I guess more hallucinogenic-y kind of stuff. Which is never fully explained, really, is it? But
no.
I think it's better that way, obviously.
There's some fucking weird characters in it. Like, a lot of the characters' eyes are really far apart, and that was just surreal enough for me. And that was just how they drew them. It was so... Oh.
Mad skills. Mad pirate skills. Okay. Oh, no. Stop! Don't let the block go! Don't let the block go!
Oh, shit. Well, I'm over now, so you can drop down.
Okay.
How good is these?
Father!
And I missed. Yeah.
Put lots of screen caps of Rumi's eyes up.
Okay.
And then
well, of course I will.
Then a Uma Thurman clip.
Yeah, the eyes freaked me out, and we kept mentioning that, which was funny. We had a lot of funnies with this.
We have a lot of
But
funny
it's also-
with everything we watch, even when it's really
Yeah, that's
serious.
But it was pretty depressing. Fuck, I missed again. It was
I got
pretty
stuck on this bit of wall. Already sure what to do.
Ah,
I guess we both had to get on it for it to be low enough. I'll see if I can bring it back. Get on the pillar thing like I did. The hex.
yeah, no, I couldn't like.
Yeah. I'm trying to bring it back. It's. Oh no, you were
No,
supposed to get
missed.
on this.
Oh, it's a weight, isn't it?
I think.
Okay. But yeah, I liked it. A lot of the stuff in it's very disturbing. Like there's a scene where she's this actress on this drama show, and
Hey! This is probably good. This is probably good. It hasn't fallen off yet. Let's try and wiggle about a lot. See if we can knock it off. Go side to side. Go side to side.
I'm trying.
All right. It is moving. It is moving.
Oh.
Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Oh,
Maybe?
should we drop and see what it does?
Yeah, good go. It didn't fall.
God damn it!
I am still stuck like on this angle now for some reason.
Maybe I can. One sec. Whoa!
Bonk.
What happened there?
It still hasn't fallen. Is it meant to fall? Is that what we're doing? Or... Oh my god, I'm going up! It's like the weight of it just caught up with me.
Oh my god!
Well, I'm stuck
Climb
here
up
now,
the
I guess.
fucking thing.
You
I don't know.
You can probably jump onto it now, though, right?
I'm trying to see if I can like jump this gap, but I don't think I can. Oh! I did it!
Yay!
So I wonder if.
Okay.
Oh.
That solves a lot of problems, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. See you through that. Hi.
Yeah, she's basically haunted by this representation of her old pop star life.
Yeah. Well, she starts as a Japanese idol, right? Like a modern
It's a pop group, yeah.
and then she wants to move into acting and more serious stuff, which obviously, as we joked about, I know you've mentioned it now with the Black Mirror, but even before that we were saying it's like the Miley Cyrus story. It's like I want to be more mature. Yeah, I'll do the sex scenes. Obviously, I'll do that. I'll do any of it. And then obviously she starts getting a bit uncomfortable about some of the scenes she has to do, but then at the same time she's like, well, no, I want to move away from that previous career.
Yeah.
And
the rape scene was very unsettling, even though she was acting. Like, for an anime.
I think we're meant to do it under there and push that rock over, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come over on that side with you and help lift, hopefully. Tim! Oh. Tim! Wait, I need to get that other hand underneath it, I think.
Let me move it, like, more straight. Oh, yeah.
Okay, a bit homophobic, but okay. Oh, my hand keeps going up. There we go. We might have gone too far under. Okay, pull it back a bit. Pull it back.
Shit.
Pull it back a bit. Yeah, we're not getting any leverage there, are we?
It's not working.
It's not coming back. It's going forward. What's happening? There we go. Okay. Back a bit further. Back a bit further, if we can. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Try and lift it there, maybe.
Nah.
No. Bit further back. Bit further back.
Shit. Oh, I'm grabbing my head again. For fuck's sake. What is this? Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. Let me try and, like, pull the fucking thing back. No, it's too heavy. Wait a second.
Okay, I reckon if we did it now...
Oh, no. I'm dead. Forever.
Oh.
Oh, where am I?
You were never alive to begin
okay,
with.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, yeah, that you were saying it's a very interesting take on celebrity culture, which I think works very well. I think it's done extremely well. It's distressing. It's quite.
I thought if I got further under, maybe I could lift it more, but apparently not.
Maybe we've got to get like really.
If you can pull it further back, I could probably get more leverage. You try and put this thing I'm underneath. And I'll keep pushing it from this way. You pull it a bit further back.
Pulling.
Pushing. Jumping. Wait
a second, Shaq. I've just noticed something. There's a slint in the wall. And it looks like maybe we need to
get it in that bit.
Yeah, I don't know why that would be the case when there's a bit underneath there, but
probably to trick us like that.
Yeah, maybe.
How the fuck do we do that?
We're gonna have to use all our strength and our might.
Can't get it that high.
We can try.
But we're not that tall. We can only get it as tall as our characters are. Now I've got hold of my head. It's the first time this has happened to me. You infected me, you prick.
Well, why don't we use this as an actual bridge to get across that gap?
I am dead. I am back.
I'm going to give it a go.
So what does this do? Why has this got like these bits of wood? What does that do? Can I move these?
Shit. Don't fall.
This looks interesting.
Adapt, innovate, survive.
I'm in the lava. The lava was actually a portal to the air.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead.
Well, you'll be back over here with me in a second. Hi.
Hello.
Okay, you jump on it and stay on my end. Come to my end. Yeah, and if I let go, yeah, that should wait out. And then...
Oh, you catapulted me!
I did make it, though.
Died. You did?
Yes.
That's good.
There might be nothing over here.
I was meaning to put it over the other side where the actual block was, so we could bring it over.
I thought we'd just... Oh, I got an achievement, though.
Oh, did you?
It's called Traveller. It says, travel 10 kilometers. Cool.
Oh, very nice.
Maybe I've accessed a secret bit of the map.
It hasn't said saving or anything yet.
Yeah, it's still going, though. I'm round the corner now. There's a big rock here. There's, yeah, still going.
Wait a second. I figured it out. I fucking figured it out, haven't I? We've got to push that all the way through so it becomes a bridge on the other side. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I'm on, like, the complete other side of the map now, though.
Happy travels.
I wonder, like, I can see the end of the map from here. I wonder if I can just run to it and jump on it.
Anyway, Perfect Blue.
Perfect Blue!
Yeah.
It's a waffle over, man. This is what we do. They know how it works. They know how it works. Unless this is the first waffle over, in which case this is how it works. This is how it works. Yeah, I'm on the next level of the map, I think. It might save in a second.
Have I done it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've done it.
I'm past the lava now, though.
Well, I'm going to try and get to you.
Okay, try and do it properly. And if not, you'll respawn on the next zone anyway.
Anyway,
oh my god,
so...
there's so much here, Sam. This is going to take, like, the rest of the episode. Jesus Christ. All I can see, it looks like a fucking obstacle course. There's so many puzzles. Oh,
this is going terrible. Oh, I've got it. Yeah. I know there's like a really, really weird weight one on this episode.
Might be this one, because there's a load of blocks and stairs and wood cylinders.
Alright, I've got the block. I don't know what to do with it. This is pointless. Okay. Alright, well, we've just run into another problem, so that's great.
Well, I'll let you try and solve it out while we Perfect Blue.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I enjoyed the tension.
Yeah, it's not dystopian in any way, is it? It's a modern film. I mean, it's dystopian in a modern sense. It shows the dystopian aspects of modern society, but it's not like futuristic dystopian. But even then, I still understand why people like related to Blade Runner, because thematically it feels like a movie made around the same time as Blade Runner. It has the same kind of vibe, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. You're left guessing a lot in this movie, which is always my favourite type of
I think
movies, ambiguousness.
You originally were saying you didn't like the ending as much, but then when we actually talked about it, we were like, well, it is still quite ambiguous, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of iffy about it. I think if I was going to like have an issue with this film, it probably would be that I don't know how I feel about it still. I don't think it's bad.
It's a theme, though, because Jacobs also had a very...
I think I might be... I've joined you.
Jacobs also had a very unambiguous ending, so...
Yeah.
I would say this ending was more ambiguous than Jacobs was.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Jacobs felt quite conclusive.
Jacobs was the thing that your writing teacher always jokes about. And it was just a dream.
Yeah.
Basically. Which is interesting. Yeah. I mean, they tried to do something a bit more biblical with it, I guess. We'll get around to that when we talk about Jacobs. But this one was more... Everything that happened. It was kind of the opposite, wasn't it? It was like... The ending implies that everything we saw was what we saw, but then there's also things that couldn't...
Shaq, I think this is the end of the level. And the reason I say that is because I remember doing this with Sam and Elliot, and we went on this little weird whirly board over and over again, and we had to try and get up here. I think we're actually at the end of the level.
So you mean we've skipped all of this?
Yes.
See, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I assumed this was the other side of the lava that you were at.
No.
You sure? Well, we'll find out. Sure. Because there's smoke coming out from above it like a volcano.
Oh my god.
I don't know what we do, though.
No.
I guess we're supposed to weigh that down, and you would think it would lift the door, but the door's not lifting, right?
I can
it is a little bit.
Yeah. Ragdoll underneath it. And I'll... Oh!
Go! Oh. Go quick! Go quick!
I've done it. I'm in.
Okay. I'm not, but keep going.
And are we going to be the next level? We're going to the next level.
Yay! God, we could have speedrun that if we'd known.
Yeah.
We'll have to go back sometime and see how quick we can do that level with our cheaty ways.
And that's the haunted house level, which is my favourite.
Everyone's going to be like, but I didn't play the level Do you really watch this? Do you really watch a waffle over for the gameplay, guys?
Yeah. Come on, we're noobs.
Besides, people like speedruns, right? Like, I don't get why, personally, because I'm like, well, I'm watching you for the gameplay, but you're supposed to be watching for the movies, and this is just something to do in the background while we talks about the movies and the video games and the newses.
It's a good atmosphere, actually, this level for that.
Get in this hole. Sam, I'm having trouble getting it into the hole.
I think it's a pull door, or maybe it's not.
You ever have that problem?
Pull door?
No, getting it in the hole.
Sometimes.
Hmm.
Okay, it's blocked from the other side.
I can't get my large pink cube into the hole.
Put the box there, and maybe we have to climb on top of it.
Alright, pushy. Christ.
Yes, I am.
Oh, I took it with me again. My bad. Father!
Maybe not.
It fell over with me. Oh, yay!
You might be able to grab onto it from here. There's an axe up here.
Oh, no, do it again, do it again, do it again.
I'm trying. You're too heavy.
Oh, you prick!
Oh, wait.
Go!
I'm trying.
Go, Sam, duck!
No, I can't do it.
Okay, I'll fuck around with the door more.
Fuck.
It's because of that bit of wood on it, isn't it?
Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Spoopy.
Nah.
I'm moving it quite a bit, just not enough.
Hold on.
You getting up there?
Yeah.
Edgy.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why is it to roll? Oh, it was you.
No, it wasn't. I was trying to stop it from rolling over.
Oh.
I thought if you get on it and I stand there, it might not roll over. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
I like your jumping noise.
Thank you. I'm gonna grab this.
Ironically,
axe.
it sounds like a show and anime noise. And then you've got to do your Kamehameha.
Ah, here's Johnny.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go over to the other side.
Sorry, I got this.
I've unlocked the door for you if you want to come out.
Oh, okay. I've got an axe. I'm gonna like cut you up, bitch.
Cool. I'll lock the door again.
Okay.
Bonk. Oh wait, I just forget about your axe.
Yeah.
Some loyalty you've got.
Call me some names.
I mean, I assume we're still meant to use it for something, right?
I can't remember.
Because it can't have been for opening the door, because you wouldn't have been able to cut it from that side, would you?
I don't
Unless
think
it's
so.
just a spoopy prop.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, we have to cut this tree with it, surely. Yeah, there you go. Chop. 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 Chop.
The forest all over again.
Chop. 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 It's working, there's bits of tree coming off. Chop. There we go.
Boom.
Chop.
Okay. Chop.
Chop, 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 chop. No, why did you do that?
That was an accident. I didn't mean to do it.
Now I've lost my axe, you prick. After everything I did for you, chopping a tree down.
I fell.
Fucking blueso.
But yeah.
If I was a weird psychedelic version of you in your mind. Oh, I dropped the tree. Ow.
It is back. I like how it just kind of landed on the stump.
That's useful.
I think we're supposed to get it in there so it doesn't wobble about. No, I don't. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, looked a bit funny from my end.
Yeah, you're
these
saying if you were a weird psychedelic version of me?
I was just trying to bring us back to Perfect Blue.
Yeah, I noticed. I've done it again. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So... Where am I? I'm like on the other side of the map again. How do I keep doing this?
Oh,
Oh,
there we are.
what's up here? Oh. Oh.
There's like lots of areas in this, by the way, that don't go to anywhere, from what I remember.
Yeah, it was just back to where the axe was.
Alright.
I could get the axe again, but can't really be asked. Effort, right?
Mm.
Oh, that kind of works. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Perfect.
Blue.
But it was, yeah, it was a good look at celebrity culture and
Oh, it was very similar to a lot of what the trend is now, because we talked about it earlier in the year when we were watching horror movies. The current trend of, oh, is this real or is it in my head? Which is also what Jacobs is about. That's like the go-to thing now, isn't it? I mean, Jacobs is a 1990 movie, but I don't know. We've watched a lot of fucking movies now that are like, hey, you think this is real or you think it's all in your head?
I think some of it can get a bit...
But I think this one was done a lot better, I'll give it that.
Yeah, I mean, this is... it's not ahead of its time, but I guess it's ahead of its time for the style, like the genre as well.
Okay.
So...
I started the fire.
It was always burning.
No, it wasn't. That was why I started it, but...
Okay.
It was close, was close.
Just let me get a fucking reference in.
Nah. We've done that joke too many times.
We do a lot of that jokes too many times.
No, we're really fresh. That's how we work. Don't be silly. What are you talking about? I think I can melt the anvil.
I don't know, I'm on this tower. But I think from what I remember, this goes nowhere. But we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to do something with this. But I don't know what.
I'm on a clock. I am on the clock.
Okay. But yes, let's talk about some of the meta stuff. Like the cinematography is very beautiful for an animated movie.
The editing was like unmatched.
Yes. Interestingly, I found out that this was originally supposed to be live action, and then because of something to do with I think it was a fire or something. Let me look that up. Oh, it was like a natural disaster. They like cut it and said do it animated because it'll be easier.
All right.
And then they ended up doing it animated, and obviously it became like a massive cult hit. And then they actually released a live action 1 year later, and everyone was like, "That was really boring and stupid."
Oh, really? Oh.
So, I guess it's
it's
a good job that everything went wrong and they made an animated version.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get the exact info up there. I'm just stood in the fire, but it's not killing me, so it'll be fine.
Oh, I'm doing so bad.
Production. Originally, the film was supposed to be a live-action direct-to-video series, but after the Kobe earthquake of 1995 damaged the production studio, the budget for the film was reduced to original video animation. So that was how it ended up being animated, which I think they did a lot better with. Like, imagine all the trippy visual scenes, but done in actual live action back in, like, 94, was it came out?
Yeah.
97.
97.
Imagine how cheesy it would look, like her jumping down the street from lamppost to lamppost in live action with 1997 effects. But it's actually kind of creepy in animation.
Yeah.
Or at least the way they animated. It's very beautifully animated.
Yeah.
I don't know where to put this. Do I put it in the top? Do I put you in the top? I'm going to put you in the top. I'm falling in the hole.
It was just, yeah, I mean, as I was saying, the editing was very interesting and unique. That's what caught my eye, I think, mostly, in terms of the filmmaking.
Yeah,
I appreciate good editing.
I mean, it's definitely heralded for its technological prowess, probably more so than the story. I mean, I think the story is still pretty well received.
Yeah.
But everyone fucking loves them visuals. We watched a few videos about it afterwards, didn't we? We were talking about like the use of red throughout the movie is like the other Mima. Mima's the main character, by the way. I'm not sure if we ever said her names yet. We've been very distracted by Human Fall Flat. But yeah, Mima's the main character, and she's always kind of visualized with blue, which is obviously the name of the movie. But then the other version of herself that represents her old idol life is always represented in red and pinks. And all the scenes that precede bad things happening to people are usually bathed in red. There's a red background or something red in the distance that indicates, hey, something bad's going to happen to this person, probably.
Yeah, I read somewhere that this movie was also inspired by Vertigo by Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh yeah, he was a big Hitchcock fan.
Yeah, And
Satoshi
there's a
Kon.
lot of...
Don't know if we said his name either.
We didn't know.
But yeah, that's direct. Kon, I think, but could be Satoshi Kon, but I think it's Kon.
Well, Vertigo's a great movie, and that also like looks at color and all these different identities and stuff, and it uses color to represent different identities and parts of the movie and such. So, I mean that makes sense, to be honest. I can see why he's gone with that, and it's a very good choice.
Yes, one of the ones was pointed out that I thought was one of the best examples was the scene with the CD player in the elevator.
Oh yeah.
Playing her old music. And then when you see it, and it's obviously all the blood, and it's just that CD player just in a pool of red, and it's like, oh,
yeah,
interesting.
The violent scenes were,
and they
like,
take their freaking eyes, man. They take their freaking eyes. Yeah, that's how everyone gets murdered. It's obviously related to the people that start getting murdered are the people that have helped push her towards this new career that obviously the old version of herself, quote unquote, finds to be seedy and despicable. Yeah. So she takes their eyes for looking at Mima, but impurely, I guess.
Yeah, I loved that, to be honest.
I love eyes getting taken.
No, I mean there's these little things in it that are really they make the movie a lot more interesting, because I feel like you could go back knowing what happens in the movie and watch this again and be like, oh, I like movies that make you go back and watch and pick out new things all the time. That's why I like Edgar Wright, because he does that a lot. So I've got a lot of appreciation for that.
Yes.
I wish I could get onto this fucking... Oh, I've lost it. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm so lost at what we're meant to be doing.
I'm at this clock tower bit on the right-hand side trying to get up this...
Maybe there's something at the clock tower that we're meant to burn in this pot.
Oh, cool. I didn't jump. I get... Okay.
Because there's definitely something we're meant to melt in here. Oh, it's a key. We make a key for this door.
Into the haunted house.
Because there's a key-shaped thing here, I guess. That's what that is. But we have to get the metal to melt first, I guess.
Cool. You know what? I'm done. I'm coming to you. Fuck this.
I was just coming to you.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you can have a better go at doing it then.
Yeah, maybe we need to do it together. Let's find out.
Probably not. You'll see what it is when you get here, but...
Woo! But yes, what else did you particularly like about Perfect Blue? Since you were coming from it from a new angle, I guess.
Just bear with what I say here. But the scene where she's acting, where she's getting raped,
yes.
That bit I think was a highlight. That sounds awful. Just hear me out. That's what I mean. It doesn't sound great in context. She's obviously like.
I mean, it's funny just because I totally know what you mean, but your phrasing's hilariously bad.
Yeah.
I was like,
the rape scene.
The rape scene was fucking fantastic. Oh, I'm gonna get this on Blu-ray.
Perfect Blu-ray.
Haha. I don't know where I am. I don't know if it was where you are. I'm inside a different tower, I think.
There's a hole, but you need to drop down into, like, there's a rock spawn thing to way up this.
Yes, that's where I am.
Drop down through that hole.
Should I do something with the rocks first, though?
No, I've already done that.
What about this giant horn?
What?
Oh, I think that's just what they were holding on the, Oh yeah, that's just what they were holding the cage with. It's fine. This is fine.
Yeah, so if you drop down the hole...
I'm going to take a rock anyway, because fuck it, I'm not going empty-handed. Hello.
Follow me.
I
think we need to get to the top of the tower.
Well, I'm taking my rock with me.
You're probably going to need to put it down.
No.
Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do this. Oh, hold on a second. No, you know what? I've fucked up. You need to go to that clock bit and drag to the other bit. That's what I've been... Oh, I fucked it. I've fucked it.
I think me being here helped you remember that.
Yeah. So I was trying to grab onto the ledge all that time.
Oh, I dropped my rock! Father!
I'm going to try and grab onto the clock. No! Oh, that was close.
This is a good level for me, though, because I am spoopy. I am a skeletal pirate friend. Can you jump on the tree, or will I just go through it?
Wait, this goes nowhere. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't.
Oh, you can get on the tree. Oh, I'm falling down the tree. Please help.
Hold on, I'm like...
I nearly fell. I'm still here. We're good.
Oh, come on. So close now.
But yes, to go back to Sam's fascination with the rape scene.
I just thought it was really well done. Like,
it was a very harrowing scene.
Because,
And
I mean,
obviously
the
they
acting...
replicated later in a real attempted assault scene. And, it's pretty fucked up, Joey.
It's fucked up, but it's really well done. Like, I genuinely felt very uncomfortable watching it.
Yeah, because it's interesting. They try and display both sides to some degree. Like, you see the actor that's with her saying, sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
Reminded me a bit of, like, Love Actually, that scene.
Yeah, Martin Freeman and stuff.
And he's like, oh, sorry, and then, how are you? Oh, yeah, I was nearly up, but I didn't quite make it. Never mind. Yeah, and obviously they're trying to make it comfortable, and she's like, oh, it's okay, but then she's clearly distressed as the scene goes on, and then it does the hard cut at the end, which feels like her kind of disassociating, which I think is obviously the point of the whole movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that was very harrowingly done.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable, and obviously you've got people the directors watching and stuff, and they're saying, oh, you did great and all that, but yeah. You could feel her performance was just really strong.
Yes.
I think... Oh, I need to change the time. That's what I need to do. Okay. Yeah, the I don't know what the lead actress is, the voice actress, but she was great, and the way they animated it as well.
I can find out.
Worked.
I have stuff up on my phone to be actually useful for once. It was Junko Iwao?
Okay.
It's Iwao. I think that's like Iwao. Or Iwo. Could be Iwo.
Wow.
Wow. We're bad with languages, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm starting to learn Japanese, but I'm still pretty far off. Oh, she's done a lot of stuff. Intrigue.
This is so annoying. I'm probably going to need you for this. Fuck this.
Yeah, apparently it's like I wow.
I wow.
The first bit of the pronunciation is I and then Y capitalized, which I assume is like I. So like I wow. I wo. We all wo.
We all woe for I wow.
Yay! But yeah, she did a very good job. I mean, I thought the Japanese voice cast was fantastic, and that was someone who I'd only ever seen the movie in dub before, because I used to watch everything in dub. And I still do watch some things in dub. I'm not like fucking elitist. All dubs are shit. Some dubs are really good, but a lot of the old dubs, like, they tried to Americanize everything too much, and obviously this is an older one. And you kind of feel that, where everyone sounds a bit Valley Girl, like we said. It's just, I feel like they could have more types of voices, but you tend to have this thing in anime dubs where, like, all females sound like this. Oh, no, what's happening? Oh, I'm so scared. Oh. And it's like, okay, well, now I'm not really invested in...
Yeah, it's a bit cringe for me.
Especially when it's clearly, like, all the stuff like this that's, like, set in modern Tokyo... Like, now I have to watch it in subs because I'm like, well, it just feels weird watching something set in modern Tokyo and everyone's talking like this. Oh, should we go down to the local shop? And it's like, what's happening? Like, there's some anime that's set in, like, medieval-y fantasy kind of stuff that I feel like some of the dubs are good for. Like, Fire Emblem Three Houses, the dub for that's fucking great.
I did it! There's a bell.
Yay!
The bell's just falling through the... Yeah.
Oh, that's what we'll have to melt. Yay! Probably. But yeah. Oh, don't let it roll off. Don't let it roll off. Yes. Dubs and subs. Varying quality, but yeah, a lot of them are a bit cringy. The problem is that a lot of the dubs are never directed by, or very rarely directed by Japanese or anyone that was even involved with the original film. So what you end up getting is you get a overly westernized depiction of what they think the film should be to translate to a Western audience, which is obviously not the same thing. Let's get this in this little hole here, if I can. Yeah. Oh,
saving.
Oh, I dropped it. Come back. See if you can get that in there. Good luck. Oh, don't do that. You get the channel banned.
Yeah, so should we go into spoilers?
Yes. So timestamps for spoilers on the screen now, probably. Yeah. So yeah, basically we find out that there was, quote unquote, a real version of Mimo. A real alternate version, sorry, alongside the hallucinations, I guess. Like, doesn't invalidate the hallucinations, they still happened. But there was somebody else who was involved. And it was
Turns out,
our wide-eyed gal.
yeah, basically her manager. Yeah, it was, what's her name? Rumi or something? Runa? Rumi. Okay, close enough, yeah.
Good.
This was the part I wasn't as fond with. I like the idea it was all in her head, which, like you said, a lot of it still could be.
Well, a lot of it still is. She has literal hallucinations of things that physically can't be Rumi fucking with her. Like, she is seeing another version of herself. It's not one or the other, it's both, basically, is the twist, is that she had this anyway, this dissociative business going on in her head, and then there's also Rumi having her own psychosis. A lot of the analysis stuff I watched afterwards, oh, that was pretty good. If you could do that a few more times, you might knock it down.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, a lot of the analysis stuff referred to it as the folie à deux, which, if you know, is, I think it's French, it will be French, for madness of two, which is basically a real condition that people can get where they have, like, shared delusions.
Yeah.
So that's basically what a lot of the analysis takes it as, is that they're both hallucinating the same thing because they both spend so much time together and that kind of shit. So obviously Rumi's madness ends up impacting Mimi. Is it Mimi?
Yeah.
It's not Mimi. It's something like Mimi.
Mimu? Mummy?
Mima.
Mima.
We're just losing all our vowels. To be fair, there are a lot of anime characters called Mimi, which confuse me. Digimon. But yeah, so I don't know. I didn't take it as one or the other. I think obviously there's stuff still going on with her, and then even at the end, like, there's some kind of dubiousness as to that, her looking in the car mirror and being like, "Yeah, I'm real. I'm the real one," and then the movie ends.
Yeah, it's like she's having to, like...
And also, it's worth
denial.
noticing, I don't know if you watched the full video that I sent you, but at the end of that, it points out that all of the entire movie, she was driving a blue car, and at the end, she's driving a red car. When she's like, "Yeah, I'm real. I'm the real one." And it's like, So it's still very ambiguous as to whether it's cut and dry.
Anyhow, I guess, is there anything else you want to say about Perfect Blue?
Perfect Blue. I don't know. I think, especially for the time, it's a very... it was ahead of its time, we'll say that.
Yeah, definitely.
It very much predicted things like, I think, YouTube culture more than anything, like the idea of the YouTube celebrity, the online celebrity, with there's the whole aspect of the movie that revolves around Rumi's room. Sorry, Rumi's... It is Rumi's room, but that's not what it's called. It's Mima's room, which is obviously the website where fake Mima is updating statuses and talking to the fans and all that. And obviously that version isn't the real version, but that seemed very metaphorical for what we have in actual society with, the version of me that you like. I mean, everyone watching this video now, the version of us that they know from watching our videos is different than the version that we are in real life. There's similarities. There's things we say that we mean, but there's also a lot about us that we don't talk about on the channel.
You don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
But the point, not even like that, nothing particularly shady, just more...
No, not shady, but...
Just more so the fact that, like, you feel...
I'm dropping coal, by the way.
Okay, well, I'm on the other side of the minecart, so I'm seeing if I can pull it out. You just had to climb around the side, and I'm inside. But yes, just the idea that obviously when you're online, you feel like you know the creators that you're watching. Like, people watch PewDiePie and they're like, "I've watched PewDiePie for 5 years. I feel like I know him." But it's probably very different than actually knowing him in real life. Yeah. It's like, we watch Red Letter Media a lot and we feel like we know those guys from that, but we don't really. like having an actual conversation with them and knowing them and going through like actual hardships with them and stuff, is probably very, very different than just watching their videos and seeing, the version of themselves that they want to portray.
Yeah.
Which I think is very similar to the metaphor of this movie, or not even the metaphor, just the direct statement of this movie. All right, I've got a minecart full of coal. See, it's almost tipping over. Yeah, there we go. So then I guess we'll just carry them back down and throw them over the barrier.
Yeah. Grab one each. And
that should be enough. You can get up the ramp on this side if that's easy.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Following you. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Just get around here. It's really stick. Oh, no, I'm stuck.
Cool. Yes, I would heavily recommend it. What would you, as the newcomer to this, rate Perfect Blue?
Give it an 8 out of 10.
Yay! My coal didn't go in, but see if you can push it in with yours. Oh, you're just pushing me in. Stop trying to burn me!
Yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
I'd probably also give it an 8 out of 10. Why not?
I think I
think I'd give it a subjective 8.5 or a 9, but an objective 8, let's say.
Oh, I'm stuck in the fucking hole now.
Yeah,
I can't get up.
Me too.
For some reason, my dog's just shaking his head.
Oh no, I've pulled the other fucking one out!
Oh, I've just gone down.
They're both in.
Wait,
just stay there. Just
the key's in there, but I'm stuck.
I'm stuck in the fire.
Well, so I'm stuck on top. Okay.
I can't get out. I'm out. I've got the key.
Look, can you see me? Oh, there we are.
I'll miss you. Oh, fuck, he's out. I mean, oh yeah, he's out. Fucking piece of shit. I was gonna get on and fucking run the channel. Wait, what?
Oh, cool. Oh, this is gonna be the next problem.
Just
unlocking a fucking door.
Hiya! You go you go parallel.
There we are.
Okay. Help me turn it. Help me turn it. Do something.
Just push.
I don't know it. I don't think it's unlocked. Yay!
I'm trapped behind a door now.
It's okay.
Oh, there we are.
The bridge is out.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we get a break?
I mean, I think if we fall down here, we'll get a lot of breaks.
Now would be a good time to move on to the next movie.
Yeah, but just before we do, since I guess that was the whole point of like a almost first timers thing, do you think this has changed your opinion on some Japanese animations? I guess, are you more likely to be like, oh, that actually looks kind of similar to more Perfect Blue style? I might check that out in the future.
Probably. I don't think I'd be in a massive rush to, but probably, yeah.
I mean, you gave it an 8.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's still kind of like not a... Get off.
I didn't intend to grab you, but yeah. So you're still...
It's still not like a massive preference to me, just...
You're still
like,
anti-anime, though.
Be opposed to it. I've never been like anti-anime. Like, I just, like, I'm not like, get rid of it.
No. Well, I'm going down. See you on the other side, boys!
I just don't vibe it sometimes.
It's a shame I'm not recording, because that was really fun. I did like a roller coaster.
That's saved.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say we should reload the checkpoint and do it again, but we can't, because it's...
What the fuck? Did you just have some talking then?
Yeah, I was really confused. I was like, is that on Sam's end? Is someone talking to you? Weird.
That was weird, yeah. Oh!
Maybe it was meant to be like a spooky voice. I also missed.
Spoops.
At least we'll be together. Yeah, I just rode this minecart down this big roller coaster thing. It was fun.
We've still got to get over there as well.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, we'll probably try and watch Paprika at some point in the future just to see the vibe.
Yeah.
It's one I'm interested in, and obviously... I mean, you like Inception, so you assume it'll be interesting to see on that front. I might also like Inception. I still haven't seen Inception.
I've only seen Inception once.
One of those movies that everyone talked about, so I never ended up watching. But what I'll do is I'll watch Inception after we've watched Paprika and see if that makes it fresher.
Yeah.
I got over.
Sweet. So, Jacob's
Oh no,
Ladder,
I didn't make it on the second one. Fuck's sake.
film I recommended, but I hadn't seen it.
Yes.
Because I'd heard lots of good things about it.
I'd heard
and I
very
was
little
like-
about it. I knew of its existence, but that was about it.
It's essentially I heard about it. Well, no, I properly heard about it through playing a game called Spec Ops: The Line, and it's basically the Spec Ops: The Line. For those of you who don't know, is a shooter, except it's not your typical shooter at all, and the story's fucking whack. And a lot of it's about the Heart of Darkness, which is this whole idea of can man be truly evil and stuff, and the things that take us to the levels of evil, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's about Apocalypse Now. I don't know if you've seen Apocalypse Now,
Yes.
but they do it in that. Which is what Heart of Darkness is.
No.
Sorry, Apocalypse Now is based on Heart of Darkness. But anyway, long story short, I watched some videos on the Heart of Darkness, and in one of them they talk about Jacob's Ladder, but very briefly, and I was like, I wonder what that is, and so we watched it.
We sure
And it's
did.
essentially about this dude who comes back from the Vietnam War, and he is starting to see things. He sees demons. He sees things that aren't there. And at first, you kind of feel like it's PTSD, but it turns out something a bit more sinister.
Yes.
Is that quite a good? Yeah, I think that's quite a good description of it.
I think you're meant to do one side and I'm meant to do the other.
Okay.
I don't know what it does after that. Like, we'll probably have to change things first, I assume. You know what the puzzles are like.
Delightful.
You know what this fucking game's like.
But yeah, what did you think of Emmanuel's Ladder?
It was okay.
Yeah, I felt the same.
It had some issues. Yeah, this is okay. I don't know where to start. Let's just get it out the way. Nobody can laugh in this movie.
No one can laugh.
Right
Tim Robbins
from
cannot
the
laugh.
first scene, though. The first scene is him and his war buddies together talking about jacking each other off for some reason as a joke, because that's what you do when you're in the army, I guess. And then all of them are going, ha 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 ha. Oh, ha ha. Why don't you touch my penis? Ha 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 ha. Oh, I can't. I don't have any tweezers. And I'm like, why can nobody laugh? Why can none of these actors laugh? What is this?
It's like a really bad Joker imitation.
But then it just goes throughout the movie with Tim Robbins still can't laugh, and multiple times people joke with him. Like, the girls are singing "Wait a Minute, Mr. Postman," and he's stood there for
Yeah.
about 30 seconds going... I'm like, what the fuck is it? Why can nobody in this movie laugh? And then we found the one beautiful character that can laugh, the chiropractor, so he's my fave.
Yeah, Louis.
Louis can laugh. Laughing Louis.
Louis was a king.
I found a battery. I feel like it's probably useful.
Oh yeah, you need that for the lift over here.
Battery. Bonk.
That's a right noise.
Battery. Battery.
Yeah, Louis was a god. Louis is a god.
Yeah, so I don't know. There was some acting issues all around, apart from the laughing thing. But the laughing thing was just a fucking running meme for us throughout, wasn't it? But yeah, the pacing was a bit off as well, I would say.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't bother me as much.
There was never
personally.
really any time to feel anything. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't feel anything for his character because we didn't really get to know his character. Like I mentioned at one point, they're at a party and everyone's like, "Oh, hey Jake, how you doing, Jake? Oh, Jake." And I'm like, I was like, up until that point, I didn't even know he was popular. I thought they were trying to make it out like he was a loner. But I was
felt
like,
like
I
there was
guess
some
he's not a
scenes
loner.
missing, yeah.
He's very popular in the neighborhood, I guess. But we didn't know
Yeah.
any of that because they don't tell us anything about his fucking character.
Yeah, they did feel like there was some scenes missing.
But that's what I
And it
mean. Like,
shows.
pacing-wise, it means that I have no real investment in his character. and like
Yeah.
all the stuff about his ex-wife and his kids are just really skipped over. So I didn't really have any investment in that. It was very much the show don't tell thing we always talk about, where it's like, by the way, I have an ex-wife. Oh, you talking about your ex-wife again? I don't like it when you talk about your ex-wife and your dead kid. Oh yeah, that's sad. My dead.
Oh, fuck
kid.
you, bitch.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
this
even
is a big
kidding.
thing for me.
That isn't even an exaggeration. She literally says the words. What was it? He was dreaming. She goes, "You kept telling Sarah to close
Jack,
the window." Yeah.
We fucked up.
Okay.
The battery needs to go over here.
Okay.
So I don't know why they're for, but I'll go grab it.
I reloaded
yeah.
the checkpoint, so it'll be wherever it won't be in there anymore. I don't think.
No, it is.
I guess we checkpointed after that. There's a battery hole on the other side, as well.
Yeah, I know.
So I think we need 2 batteries. But yes, he's hallucinating, I guess, asleep, and she goes, "Oh, you were telling Sarah to close the window and talking to your kids, even the dead one, weirdo." And I was like, That's a weird fucking line. Like,
yeah,
a bit harsh, like, isn't it? Like, imagine, like, you're talking to someone, you're like, "Hey, you were talking about your dead relative in your sleep, you fucking weirdo." And it just felt like it was just there for exposition, so the audience knew he had a dead kid. It wasn't hugely visually impressive, was it? It wasn't bad, but...
wasn't what I thought it'd be.
Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff in the hospital scenes that are okay, special effects-wise. But most of the stuff is, like, you keep seeing people with, like, pantyhose on their head.
Yeah,
they look like, when people put tights on their head to rob a bank so they can't be identified. That's what they all look like. And it's like, okay. It's not that scary, but okay. And then they do they're moving their head really quickly from side to side thing, which, credit to it might have been one of the first things to do that since it was 1990, but obviously it's a bit overplayed now.
Yeah.
All, and the heads vibrate from side to side. Spooky monster thing. There was one of them that happened when he touched a mirror that we just laughed at.
Oh, yeah, which is, like, really, really tonally weird.
Yeah. It's like he's having an emotional scene, and then he touches a mirror, and then it cuts to a body going, and the head shaking from side to side, and we're like, okay.
I understand what this film was going for.
Well, yeah, that's the interesting thing. That's what
wasn't what I was
trying to say before. Was I wanted to like this film a lot more than I actually like this film. Like, that was why I was trying to say I'm not giving the guy the benefit of the doubt, because if anything, I would have liked to have enjoyed it more. Pull this fucking wire up. Would have liked to enjoy it more than I actually did, but I just didn't. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Because, like, looking at it, a lot of people are saying it's really profound, and it's like,
it's supposed to have inspired Silent Hill, which is one of my favorite game series, but Silent Hill does everything in this movie a lot better than it does, even if it was inspired by this. I mean, just because it did it first doesn't technically mean it's better. Like,
no.
You can improve a formula just because Silent Hill added onto this formula. Like, Silent Hill 2 does the whole, this is a representation of what's happening in your head kind of thing. Yeah, the blue one. Way better than this does. And there's added levels of depth to it. I won't spoil Silent Hill 2 because it's a good fucking game and you should play it. And we'll probably do an episode on them at some point, maybe. I don't know. I'm like halfway. I'm on the middle one. Oh, can I get up from there? Maybe? No, I can't.
I thought the demons...
My right arm.
I thought it was...
Oh, my left arm's up. Can I do it? Can you do it? Go on, son. Yeah.
No, I missed.
Woo.
I thought it was just going to be like a movie about his PTSD, but these demons were going to represent that PTSD.
Well, I knew it involved
that's all I got.
It's like, I can open the door for you here as well anyway, so you don't have to jump.
You.
Hey, never mind. Nearly. Oh, fucking hell, that's awkward. Let me work out how the fuck to do this. I guess I'll just have to pull this side down, maybe? It's not a slidey bit of wood. It's a bit of wood I have to rotate, which is really awkward. Okay, push the door.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Is it coming? Open it? No. Yay. Oh, yeah, that bit of wood was fucking awkward.
I think Frankenstein's up here.
Yay. But no, like I thought it was going to have something to do with like the effect of the drugs, and that was going to be a whole part of it. But then it was probably going to be maybe even a bit spookier than that. And
Yeah, basically, he when he was in Vietnam, him and his squad were tested on with this drug that can.
I mean, do we even know if that's real by the end? Or
I don't know. It feels like they would. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe, but then he was obviously
because obviously everything that reveals that to him is not real.
Yeah,
like the guy that told him that isn't real. He's just in his head. So I'm like,
he was the only one who didn't talk odd. I felt. I mean, he still did. He was very expository.
Yeah, and I mean, 90% of him is in a deleted scene anyway.
Yeah. He felt, yeah. And he's following him around and stuff, and he knows the crack, and then all of his, like, his Vietnam buddies are getting picked off. Like, I don't know. That I feel like, you know, that you look at something like David Lynch, and his films are not very linear, and this isn't either. I don't know him as an auteur. I don't know who the guy is, but I don't know. The progression of scenes just didn't feel. It was non-linear, but it didn't feel like there was. I don't know. It just didn't. It wasn't like it didn't feel like it was a David Lynch film in terms of the style. Like I'm not comparing it to a David Lynch film, but in terms of like being non-linear, I am. It didn't feel like.
I mean, it was pretty linear, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like just in terms of scenes and stuff happening, and you know.
The only stuff that wasn't linear was the flashbacks, which I think were pretty obviously flashbacks.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't call it non-linear in like a David Lynch way or in like a Tarantino way. It wasn't like ambiguously non-linear. It was just, hey, there's some flashbacks back to the war. Now you're back in reality. Like all the scenes set in 1975 progress chronologically.
Yeah, no, yeah. But I mean, like, oh fuck, I've just fucking cool. There's a mine. I'll show you when I get back up because I've just fallen. Get up. Get up. Cool. I'm just. There we are. I keep using there so long. I mean, it's non-linear in the way that a lot of the scenes are very jumbled up, but it's like just where stuff is communicated, like that the car blowing up and all that. It didn't feel like I didn't at that point. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but maybe that's the point. And then I was like, wait, no, I still don't know what happened with the car. And I guess it was just in his head, but at the same time, it felt really awkward. And so what? But then what happened with the pigeon man and all? Oh shit, Shaq, I'm falling down a lift.
Yeah, well, that's the issue. I think is that obviously it just gives up on a lot of plot lines.
Yeah.
Like obviously, once you get the reveal, oh, it's not real, then they're like, oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Because it's not real. So we never find out why his army buddy said no, and it's not important because they're not real. So who cares? So they just forget about them, which means fair enough. But then it you know, you know what I mean? This is why I was comparing it more to The Last Jedi, because it's like that. Oh well, it doesn't matter because it was a twist, and it's like, well, cool, but that means the film still has no purpose because it's a twist. Like, if everything's just predicated on something being a twist, then everything that you've set up, all of the time wasted setting up something that isn't important because it was a twist, is still wasted. Like, It's like I said before, The Last Jedi has no rewatchability in my opinion outside of being lightsaber fights, because everything else in it is setting things up that then get beaten down. Like all of the things where they're like, oh, we're setting up something important here. No, we're not. Oh, we're setting up something here with these characters. We're not. Then rewatching all of those hours of those characters interacting is pointless at best and tedious at worst. That's basically the same thing as I'm like, well, if I rewatch this, I'd be like, well, why do I want to rewatch the fucking hours of him talking to his buddies when now I know that it never gets resolved and we never know what happened or why they gave up on him, and it doesn't matter anyway because none of them are real, I guess, and there's no like poetic profoundness to it. Like, you could still do something interesting with characters being not real. Just because the characters are in his head doesn't mean that the movie has to be pointless. There could be something he learns from them that's important to his character development, but we don't because they just give up on those characters. They never show up again after the phone call where they say, I can't explain it, and he says, well, try, and then they go, no.
Yeah.
That's basically the writing of this
That was
movie.
your favourite line.
Like, because that was basically how I felt watching the movie. That was why I thought it was funny. Is the guy goes, I can't explain it, and he goes, well, try. And I'm like, yeah, that's basically what I would say is a metaphor for the entire movie. It's basically what I imagine the writers' table was like. Is he's like, hey, so this happens, and someone else was like, why? And he's like, it doesn't matter, just do it. It'll look creepy, I guess, or it'll seem weird. It's fine. It's all hallucinogenic, isn't it?
I'm upset.
I'm upset.
So that was a line that just felt really awkward. I mean, I could probably look at that and think, yeah, that just seemed really awkward and out of place.
Yeah, but there's no poeticness to it, is there? There's no like, oh, we added this line in, and it's meant to show that these characters aren't real or any shit like that. Like, it's just a bad line. Like, there's ways to do things. Like, if he wanted to be like, I'm going to put lines in that hint at something deeper going on beneath the surface, something that we don't know, something that, sinister, and obviously the reveal at the end, then he could have done that. And the way to do that would be to have the majority of the dialogue be very natural and then slip in some things that don't make sense and that stand out. And you'd be like, oh, why did she say that? Or why did she say it like that? That's a weird thing to say. And then the more that happened, you'd be like, I think this is intentional. I think there's some point to this. You wouldn't have the entire movie acted like that, which is what this is, because then nothing stands out, because the whole thing feels like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at with the whole, oh, your dead son. It's like, you wouldn't say it like that. Why would you say it like that? But at the same time, that's like right at the start of the movie, and it's kind of like...
It's a bit of the way through. It's after he's been in the bathtub with all the ice and everything, and he wakes up in the hospital. That's when she says it.
So he says that we're going for the photos.
No, it's...
Well, maybe you're right, yeah, you might be right, actually.
She mentions not being able to pronounce the names then, but it's not until he's had the fever and then he wakes up in the hospital that she says those lines. But the point is, all of her lines are like that, that's what I'm saying. So that line doesn't stand out as being, oh, why did she say that? That's weird. Because you're like, well, of course she'd say that, because the rest of the movie is her saying lines like that in a Tommy Wiseau style voice. Like, so it doesn't stand out as being unusual at all. It's just, oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. We laughed at it. I laughed at it because I was like, well, that's stupid. But I didn't think, well, that's stupid compared to everything else. So I was like, well, that's stupid, but of course it is, because that's how all of these fucking characters interact with each other. Like, the first time we see her, and she's like, oh, and the other one with the stupid name, and he's like, Eli, and she's like, I can't remember that stupid name. And then she's talking about the other kid called Jeb, and I'm like, well, they're both three-letter names that I'm pretty sure are both biblical, or like have some kind of like Hebrew thing to them, don't they?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Eli.
Why would she remember one and not the other? Because they're quite similar.
I'm going to need your help, by the way.
Am I putting the lift back up or something?
Yeah, you need to come down. You'll see what... I've got all the items we need for the Frankenstein thing, but I need your help to... So you'll see there's a little turn thingy, and I've got to put all the things in there.
Okay.
It's on your right as you come through.
I'm taking the lift down. Give me a sec.
Whatever you do, do not fall down do not go across the gap, because I don't know if we can get back up. I think that might be a problem with the game, level design wise. So we're going to have to do this. It's going to be a very special one.
I'm in a cave. Oh, I see.
Yeah. So see that thing, that weird like little cable car thing. I don't know, the carrier majiggy.
This.
You need to. Yeah, you need to. See, there's that thing that you can turn it.
Okay.
If you turn that, I'll throw all the shit in there. I think this is the only way.
Is it far enough?
A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, that's one. That's two. Okay. Okay, no, I can't get the cable in, so I'm gonna have to like.
Can you throw the other end in? Would that work?
I've got an idea. Because I'm gonna have to get in this anyway. So, okay. Apparently, like one of my buttons just isn't working. It just won't grab it anything now.
Woo!
get in the pissing thing. There we are. Nope. Seriously, like one of my hands is dead. Like it just won't grab onto it.
Awkward.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Does it move up and down or?
Yeah, it moves up and down, but it won't like do a grabby thing. It just keeps it just keeps flailing it off. What the fuck?
Can you stick it?
It's like the left one.
Can you stick it to the ground?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I can now. No, it is now.
Okay, try it again now then.
Second. What is going on? This is no. Okay, right. This level is bringing me to tears.
Can suck a dick. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can understand how it was.
Yeah, I can't get in. There's, I think, so much fucked to my controller. Oh, I can pick this up though. Oh wait. What was that? No.
If you put both of the ends in, will it work?
Potentially. I'm gonna have to get back over though.
Yeah, well, we'll work that one out after. I mean, we can always checkpoint and you can respawn.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll just keep playing with lights. She's a good musician.
No, don't fall. Okay, that's one end. I'm really worried it's just gonna... Yeah, it's come straight out. Yeah, seriously, one of my hands just isn't... it's working now. Is it working now? Oh, hey up.
Yeah.
About fucking time.
Grab.
Now just...
Grab it. You got it?
Yeah, got it. Do it. Punch it.
It's daytime, it's nighttime, and we're wearing sunglasses. Punch it. It's actually hit it, but close enough. Get in the lift, bro.
If you want to help me grab these batteries, there's 2 of them. I'll just stick everything in. Oh, this fucking level. I wish we had a ladder. It wasn't even a pun, that's the worst part. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good things about it, though, I feel.
I was trying to say, when you were getting stuck on your buttons, that I can understand why it was probably something groundbreaking at the time, and why people were like, oh, this is really creepy and really unnerving. But as we've said, there's like 3 now? Yeah, it was 1990, so there's 3 decades of horror movies that have tried to do this kind of atmosphere, and most of them have done it better, in my opinion. So it's nice to give it credit for being like, the atmosphere was nice, the plot was generally quite nice. The entire thing to me is just let down by the acting. I think it was just very uncompelling. It was very hard to feel anything for any of the characters.
Tim Robbins is normally a pretty good actor as well, like Shawshank and stuff. Like,
yeah, I mean, he wasn't terrible. It was just like we said, he just didn't feel very convincing, and we never had any time to really get to know anything about him anyway. Don't we have to take these up to the top somehow?
Yes. Fuck all idea how. Maybe we need to put this in, and maybe this will let us do something.
I'll just...
Oh, there's a... Something happen?
I'll just roll them around the end. It'll be fine.
Oh, shit. You...
I know. You'll have to do that afterwards, because I have to get the batteries past. Okay, one of them's fallen. I'm going to have to do them one at a time, though, aren't I? Which is going to be annoying. But hey-ho, we'll get there.
Oh, why is my fucking hand not working again? Weird. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
going up the stairs and going up the stairs and going up the sideways stairs. Yeah, it's odd. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really seen Tim Robbins in much outside of Shawshank, I don't think, that I can think of on the top of my head. But
Team America. Have you got both the batteries, by the way?
Well, I have to carry them one by one, don't I?
Yeah, I was wondering where the other one was.
It should be at the bottom, isn't it?
I hope so. Oh yeah, found it.
Good.
Yeah, sorry, go on. Tim Robbins, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to rewatch Shawshank, but I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I can't really be a testament to how good an actor he is in that. Obviously, he's serviceable because the movie's really good.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of movies that are really good with pretty average actors in. If you give an average actor decent script, they can do a pretty good job. I'm not saying he's an average actor. I'm just saying he's certainly not fantastic in this.
No. Like I said, I thought it was going to be something a bit different. I thought it was more going to be like his PTSD and how it's represented with these demons he's seeing, and I would like to have seen that. But I mean, that's what I thought it was about, because like I said, the video I watched, The Heart of Darkness, that's what it was describing. So I was like, oh, interesting. But it just turned out that wasn't what it was about at all.
Yeah, I don't think you obviously aren't as big on horror games. Not that you don't like them, just that I don't think you've played as many, have you?
No, definitely not.
But there's like about 1,000 horror games that do that whole thing as well, where it's like the cliche, oh, well, actually, the whole time he was dead, and it's all represented, which is probably taken from this movie. But obviously, like I said, I mean, it just makes it a bit stale and a bit... And then if you don't also, like, have compelling characters on top of that, it made it very hard for me to give a shit.
Yeah. Made me think of a player test from Black Mirror. That was what it reminded me of. So
but like,
they were inspired by it. But yeah,
you get what I mean. Like the stuff with his son was meant to be compelling, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like all of that was real. Like obviously, what we're seeing is in his head, but his son really did die in real life. That accident really did happen, and all those emotions were meant to be real emotions. But you didn't give a shit, did you? Like. That's what I mean. I don't feel like it was well acted, or at least well written, because I didn't feel anything for those characters. I didn't. All of the scenes dedicated to what happened to his son just felt really cliche to me.
Yeah.
They were like awkwardly cliche. Flip the switch.
Ready?
Wait, I'm gonna stand on him. I want to get shocked too. Bruh,
Okay, you ready?
hug me.
He's moving. Oh, something is happening. That's good. Ah!
Father!
Oh, I literally fell straight through. Have we done it? Yes! Ah!
Father!
We've got 2 more levels, and then we're done.
Woo!
I mean, we're not going to play them now.
No, we'll just fuck around like we do as we wrap up.
So,
Straight off the
I
other
mean,
end.
Is there anything else you want to say about this movie?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really got into the big twist, have we? I mean,
No.
it's stupid because they say it at the start of the movie, and I pointed out to you, I was like, oh, well, you know, that's going to be a thing, isn't it? Where the girl's doing his lifelines, and she's like, oh, this says you're dead already, and then she's laughing, and she's like, it's not funny, though. Ha 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 ha. And I was like, well, you're the one that's laughing. Like, he's only laughing because you're laughing.
Yeah.
And obviously, as soon as she said that, it was like, okay, well, there's going to be some kind of thing about him already being dead in the war. And that was right at the start of the movie. And then they do it again when he hurts his back and goes into the hospital. And the guy's like, you're dead. That's why you're here. And he goes, I'm not dead. I'm actually like, I'm doing the acting here. Please put this scene in as well, just to prove my point.
Get me out of here. Where do you want to go? Home. This is your home. You're dead.
Dead? No. Oh, I just hurt my back. I'm not dead.
What are you then?
I'm alive.
Then what are you doing here?
It sounded like a
that
fucking
bit.
Frankenstein line. It was pretty fucking funny.
We laughed at that bit. It was
I mean, we laughed at
good.
most of it. That's my point. We laughed at bits that we weren't meant to laugh at. And not just because we're memeing like we do with a lot of movies, because it was genuinely just quite awkwardly done.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was straight up Tim Robbins. It was his delivery of that line that was awkward for me.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a hard one to talk about, I think. I mean, I don't think it can be any worse than the remake, which we mentioned that we're going to watch. Because the remake's apparently absolutely god-awful.
I have this
But you
weird
never know.
feeling that my review of the remake is going to be it's a very boring, bland movie with a terrible script, and that all the additions that they've put in are really boring. But I have a feeling the actings might be better.
Yeah, potentially.
Not great, but better. Which will be one of the few times I'll actually say that about a remake, I think. So that's my prediction. We'll see what happens. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to give it too much shit. I'm just trying to be fair. And in fairness, I just feel like that's the case. I don't think you can, like, excuse it for it. I think that's just a lot of it was, like, the movies at the time. I mean, there's a lot of horror movies came out around that period that are all overacted. That just became a kind of a thing. I mean, there's even stuff with actors I really like in, like, Sam Neill in Event Horizon with the oh.
I think the problem is though, for a film like this with a subject matter, you can't really have overacting because it just doesn't fit tonally.
Yeah, but we do, don't we?
Yeah.
We have both overacting and underacting in this movie.
Yeah.
But the problem is with Event Horizon, there's a few moments of overacting, but there's a lot of moments of well-delivered lines. In this movie, there's just overacting or underacting. I can't think of any well-delivered lines. The well-delivered lines were the minority. That's the issue.
Yeah.
So
the Mr. Postman bit, that was delivered well.
You mean the song?
Where they're singing.
Yeah, but then it's broken up by him going.
Yeah. I mean, that was more of a meme.
Oh, but I mean, I agree with you that their singing was good. It's just a shame that the rest of it isn't. But even then, like, you have him walking away laughing, and the girls go, "Hey, where you going? Where you going?" And I'm like, why are they going after him? What the fuck's what? What's this about? Like, what is the point of this scene?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know if he was maybe trying to do an impression of David Lynch, to be honest. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Because David Lynch has a lot of scenes that are very odd like that, but they work because it's David Lynch.
I feel like if that was the case, like, we would have picked up on that.
Yeah.
Like, we've both watched... I think we've watched every David Lynch, haven't we?
Yeah.
I feel like nothing else came across to me as him being like, I'm trying to be like David Lynch. It felt more like a David Fincher ripoff, if anything.
Yeah, maybe.
It wasn't like... It didn't feel like this guy going, oh, I'm going to try and make something Lynchian and weird. It felt like a guy going, I'm going to do my own fucking thing. And I mean, that's the issue, isn't it? Is that the thing itself became a staple of the genre. The thing itself inspired, like, fucking Silent Hill.
Yeah.
The actual themes of this movie and the tone and the way it's delivered became part of those movies, part of those games, and part of those franchises. Silent Hill, very famously, is only dubbed in English. Even in Japan, they don't have Japanese voice actors do it because they wanted it to feel like this kind of movie. And they specifically tried to get people to deliver the lines similar to how they're delivered in this movie, where it's really awkward and uncomfortable. And it's like a meme of the Silent Hill games is like, oh, you know, when they did the remastered version, they did different voices, and there's a load of arguments about how the voices in the remastered version weren't as cheesy as the original, and we needed the original cheesy voice actors because that's the tone of the game. You know? Yeah. That was like this, but with Silent Hill, it's intentional because it's ripping off this. With this, it wasn't intentional.
I think a good phrase for this then maybe was good ideas executed poorly. I'm holding your groin.
Good. Now we can laugh about it like our army buddies. I don't know if you got on this end. If I go over that end, will you be able to jump onto this red thing?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think we're about wrapping up anyway, but yeah, I think that's what I'd say. I don't want to give it in terms of stars. I haven't really thought about it that much, but yeah. I mean, good concept, just not executed the best. I don't think there are some redeeming factors. I think the music's quite good. I appreciate some of how some parts of how it looked, and some of the set pieces, I guess, like the hospital and stuff. But I mean, that's more stylistic. It's not so much the content, you know. Well, it's part of the concept, but not so much the. I don't know.
I guess if I was this age in the 90s, or if I just avoided watching any of the horror genre things or playing any horror genre games for the last 30 years, then I would probably give it like a 7. But sadly, I've seen other horror movies and I've played horror games, and everything just came across as like really like laughable right from the start, where like he's dodging the fucking subway train and he's jumping left and right, and I'm like, it's a subway train, it's on a fucking track, just go one way or the other. Why are you jumping back and forth? Like, doesn't make any fucking sense. It was just really dumb. And the whole seat, I don't know, there were no moments where I was scared because all of the scenes came across as cheesy, and that might just be its age. Like, maybe I should give it credit for that, but I don't think so either, because like Alien is much older than this, and I watched that and I still find it fucking terrifying. So I don't think that's the case either. Like, to me, it just wasn't a very effective horror movie. It had themes that would go on to inspire things that I think are very effective horror, but I don't think this itself was very effective horror.
Sure.
I didn't at any point go, if someone was like, oh, we need to watch a good horror movie, I would never think, well, let's put that on now that I've seen it. I'd be like, nah, let's watch, like, fucking Aliens or something,
Shark, I've just fucking figured it out.
Yay!
Yay, cool, amazing.
So yeah,
All right,
I'm gonna give it a 5, I think, and I think that's being generous in all honesty.
Yeah, I give it around that much.
That might be the lowest score I've given on one of our potties. Probably not. I mean, we had The Lion King and Cats. They've got to be lower, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I would recommend this over The Lion King. That is just one of the worst film experiences I've ever fucking had to deal with. But, I don't know, I'd probably put this about on the same level as watching Cats. They were both, all of the enjoyment came from laughing at it, which is the same as Cats. So, yeah.
Cool.
Next week we'll be watching the next fucking one, which will be interesting. And something that you recommend. What are we doing? Are we doing Tenenbaums? Are we doing...
I'm thinking the Royal Tenenbaums.
Oh, Tenenbaums. I'm behind on a lot of Wes Anderson movies, despite liking the ones that I have seen. So that's what we decided to pick for the Sam episode.
Yeah. Episode 23.
Episode 23.
Look at us go.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to hit you over the head with a blue pipe.
I'm going to hit you over the head with a red barrel. I'm going to steal your pipe.
You bastard.